Well, guess who's actually putting out a video again, finally? In my defense, 2 months is still not a year, so I'm still doing better than last year. Anyways, today I decided that, quite late in the day, that I wanted to do the gender tag because it's something that I want to start bringing up on this channel a bit more in future. And what better way to start doing that than this particular tag? And it's 10 questions, all to do with both identity and also gender roles. So this should be interesting and a nice little insight into me. So let's get going. So first question. Sorry, I got the questions just down here, written in my little book of video stuff. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? So, how do I self-identify? I identify as a trans guy. It means even though I am very, very clearly defab and don't really do much to hide that, I am still a boy, no matter what. So next question is, what pronouns honor you? Ooh, I like that wording. I use he, him, and his. Describe the style of clothing you most often wear. Now, I do the goth thing. I do that, but but I combine certain elements of different bits of subcategories within that subculture, and at this that often changes, but at the current moment, the most common subcategories I combine are death rock and neuromanticism, and so there's a lot of feminineness to it, but there's also quite a bit of edge and androgyny and so on and so forth. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? And what do you choose to shave or not to shave? So, with how do I style my hair? Well, I don't actually do anything with my hair because unfortunately it's so thin and straight it can't hold anything. So once I've been able to bleach it and so on, it will actually be able to bleach and color it. It'll be able to actually hold style. So eventually I will be teasing it to all sorts of sky highness. As in what style it currently is, it is a combination of a deathhawk and a mullet. I have a tail at the back that I often put into two plaits. I have it at the moment because I am lazy as shit. Trust me. Classy as shit on top, lazy as fuck below. And, do I have facial hair? No, I don't, apart from the general, like, really invisible peach fuzz that everybody has. Nah. And, what do I shave? Well, apart from both my side cuts and, plucking down my eyebrows, I don't do anything with my body hair. I just let it grow wild and free. Because why not? And, yeah. Next question. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? Or, what types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? So, as for makeup, nah, don't wear any of that. No, sorry, not for me. As for painting my nails, no, I don't. I used to a few years, about 3 years ago, but it was just too much of a hassle. Plus, also, like, my mom kept complaining about the scent of the nail polish, and I still haven't moved out, so uh, it's too inconvenient. If I need it for cosplay or something, I might do it, but other than that, And soaps and perfumes. As for soaps, I just use a regular bar soap that you buy in a big multi-pack from the supermarket. The brand that we usually get is Palmolive, and that stuff's pretty good. The one I'm using at the moment is their Milk and Honey. And for perfumes, I don't actually use anything that has a very strong scent, because being hypersensitive, I react horribly to really strong smells, and unfortunately, almost all perfumes and cologne smell too strong. The only scent that I can handle without getting a screaming migraine is mint, which is good because I have to love mint. But unfortunately, that's not a common ingredient in perfume, and if it is, it's combined with some really, really painfully strong floral scent, and I can't wear those without migraines. It's a problem because I want to get all those nice sounding Beepal perfumes and such, because that sounds great. Okay, next. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? Screw daily basis. I'm talking 10-minutely basis. Oh, I get misgendered, but the thing is, now that I've been out for about 3 years, coming up to about, gonna be 3.5 years pretty soon, I just kind of, it doesn't bother me as much. Like, if it's with interacting with people, if it's somebody that I know I'm not gonna interact with on a regular basis, I just let it slip, and just let them use the she, her, because they're not gonna interact with me again. They're not gonna have to remember. What's the point? But if it's somebody that I do recommend interact with on a regular basis, I do correct them and make sure that they do use the he, him, his. But yeah, you experience dysphoria. If so, how does it affect you? The only thing I really, really get dysphoric about is my voice, and that's why when I have talking videos, I don't edit them, because listening back to my voice just, nope, nope. No, thank you. I do not want to suffer for the rest of the day remembering my voice. Yeesh. And it's even worse when speaking in Japanese, because there's so many E sounds. It makes my voice go higher, and no, in case you're wondering why I was speaking in Japanese, I was a Japanese major, just finished, so yeah. Apart from that, I get things like, I do get little bits and bobs about, it would be a lot more convenient if certain aspects of me could, like, kindly get the fuck out, either out or off me. That'd be great. Great, especially you reproductive organs being problematic and causing me ridiculous pain. Be nice if you fucked off. But other than that, I don't really get, like, crazy dysphoria. Which is good. Which is really quite good. But, yeah, if you do get crazy bad dysphoria, it's okay. I got you. Talk about children. Oh god. I'm interested in having children. Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker of any children you may have? Oh god. Fuck kids. No, thank you. No. I have shut up shop before shop even opened. No. I have short fuse, barely any patience, and also because of hypersensitivity, high-pitched noises. Just no. Oh, if I was gonna have kids, I would adopt, and I'd also adopt older kids, so then I could avoid the very high-pitched screaming stages. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah. Talk about money. Is it important that you provide for a family financially should you choose to have one? Is it important that you earn more than any partner you have? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you? So, I don't really have much of an opinion on money. If somebody earns more than me, fucking great. Less weight off of my shoulders. If I have to provide, okay. Not that's gonna be fun to try and do, but sure, why not? Do it. I honestly, going out, it's easier if you either pay for your own thing or split the bill, because especially if, but like, don't get me to pay for everything, because I'm not gonna be able to, especially for a while. Ugh. The joys of being a poor university student who has to rely on a student loan, which came 6 weeks late. Boy, do I have a lot to say about studying. And are you uncomfortable when others offer to pay for you? Or pay for you? It depends, cause like if it's not a common thing, it's a one-off, and it and such, and it's also not super expensive, I don't mind. But like, I'm just torn on that. And last question, anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? Do I want to share anything else? Well, not particularly. I don't really have anything else to add to this. Although with me, once I started to unlearn the whole unlearn society's expectations of what male and female are meant to be. It did make things a lot easier, and me less wanting to actually forego any medical intervention, and also help to alleviate and stop dysphoria, and that is great. And it's been really helpful, so then I don't have bouts of just discomfort and sadness and stuff to just put things on hold. No, I just have the internet and Tumblr and all those great things to do that for me. So, yeah, that was it, and see you in the next video.